Echar un vistazo. Echar un vistazo. Oh man, this is a good one. This is another advanced phrase. It's not that difficult to use. You just need to worry about the conjugation of the verb echar. Echar. Echar un vistazo means to take a look. Echar un vistazo. Echar un vistazo. And yeah, it means to take a look, to glance at. It's used when someone wants to quickly look at something, okay, or check something briefly. Just take a look, a quick look, okay? So just go over a document or something and just make sure it's fine, right? So we're talking about that kind of situation. Echar, by the way, the verb echar, man, that one means so many things, but it means to throw something, right? Or to pour. You can, in some situations, you can use it and it means to pour. For example, echar el agua en el vaso, to pour water into the glass. That's a different way to say to pour, because you can say it in a few other ways, but echar can be one of them. Echar also means to expel or dismiss. Echar a alguien del trabajo, to fire someone from work, or echar a alguien de un lugar, to kick someone out of a place. So yeah, echar can also mean to add. If you want to add, for example, salt to your food, echar sal a la comida, to add salt to the food. And it can also mean to lie down. For example, echarse en la cama, to lie down on the bed. So echar has quite a few meanings. We can talk about this verb in the future, but we're gonna focus on the phrase echar un vistazo, which means to take a look. What a difference, huh? If someone says this and you're used to using echar in a specific way, this can throw you off a little bit. Like, what are you talking about? But echar un vistazo, remember, it means to take a look. Un means a, but we don't have, well, we have a here, right? Vistazo, it can mean a few things as well, but it usually, you can use this word when you want to say glance, just glance. Vistazo means glance or look in English, of course, and it's commonly used in this phrase, echar un vistazo, okay? Mostly. So let's look at some examples using echar un vistazo. Remember, the V sound in Spanish is similar to the one B as in bell in English, to that one. So don't worry about, oh my God, is it different than the letter B as in bell in Spanish? No, it's the same one. B. Of course, when spelling words, you need to refer to both B and V differently in Spanish. B, that's B, and V, or a B chica, that is V, okay? So that's a different thing, but the sound is the same. Vistazo. Now, let's look at some examples. Let's look at some examples using this phrase. Eché un vistazo a la revista. Eché un vistazo a la revista. This means I took a look at the magazine. You took a look at the magazine. Maybe because you don't want to buy it. You just want to look at the magazine briefly. And you can use it in this way, of course. Echar un vistazo, just a quick glance, right? So let's break this down. Let's see how this sentence works. Eché, yo eché. That's the verb echar conjugated. We don't need to say yo. When you say eché un vistazo, that means I took a look at. Oh, well, let's just say I took a look only. Okay? That's the correct thing. Now, if you want to add more to the sentence, you want to specify where you looking at, you can add a. Eché un vistazo a. And that's similar to saying at. A, et. The revista magazine. Okay. Eché un vistazo a la revista. I took a look at the magazine, or I glanced or went through the magazine really quickly. Essentially, that's what you're doing. Now, that was easy. You can change revista to something else. It can be documents, documentos. Eché un vistazo a los documentos. Okay? And that means I took a look at the documents. Okay, so easy breezy, nothing complicated there. Let's look at the next example using this common phrase, echar un vistazo. Okay. ¿Puedes echar un vistazo a los documentos? Well, you know what documentos mean. You know what they mean. ¿Puedes echar un vistazo a los documentos? Can you take a look at the documents? ¿Puedes echar un vistazo a los documentos? Can you take a look at the documents? So let's break this down. Puedes. You don't need to say tú puedes. You need to say specifically when saying a question, when asking. Puedes means can you, okay? And you don't need to say you in any like not in the question. It's not a thing in Spanish. You cannot say puedes tú. Maybe it can be regional, a regional thing, but it's very common to not have personal pronouns in questions, specifically in the beginning. Okay, puedes, can you? That's the meaning of puedes. So puedes, can you echar un vistazo? Take a look, just take a look, and then to say at something, right? The documentos, documents. Okay, so puedes echar un vistazo a los documentos? Can you take a look at the documents? So this is another basic phrase, question. And I would say, question and this sentence, both are really basic. But this phrase is a bit informal, okay? But it's okay to use it, for example, at your office. If you say this to a coworker, Absolutely, you can say it. Or if obviously you can use this with your family, with your friends, at work. Okay, you can use it without a problem. It's nothing offensive or something will no one's gonna get upset if you use this, because even though it's informal, it's still very commonly used. And yeah, it's just a way to say to take a look. You can use other things, you can say other things. You can say it in different ways. Echar un vistazo is one of those ways to say, to take a look. You can say mirar a, leer. It depends on the situation, what you want to say, right? What you want to say. But for now, let's focus on this one, echar un vistazo. And that is a common way to say to take a look at something. Okay, it can be documents, it could be even people. If you want to, glance at it's I don't want to say to check someone out, but if someone is like, oh my god, like, look at this person is very handsome or beautiful, you can technically use this, échale un vistazo, but it's mostly used when you're talking about documents, projects, information, magazine, websites, emails, and all of that. Okay, so that's what I wanted to let you know. Excellent. Any questions?